Welcome once again to another episode of The Conspiracy Files, where we are looking and exploring some things which sometimes are clouded in controversy, and trying to cut through all of that and learn some life lessons that apply to you and I today. In this particular case file, we're looking at the Knights Templar. And to understand them, we have to begin at the beginning. In 1118, 9 French crusaders asked Baldwin II of Jerusalem for permission to remain in the ruins of Solomon's temple in order, they said, to protect any passing pilgrims. Officially named by the Holy See as the Order of the Poor Knights of Christ in the Temple of Solomon. Eventually, with a title like that, it needs to be shorter. And so, the Knights Templar was created. Eventually, the Knights Templar had jumped from 9 French crusaders to over 20,000 strong, and they enjoyed extensive wealth. To those who didn't like the Templars, they became too big, too fast, too rich. One unlucky Friday the 13th in October of 1307, all the Templars in France were arrested by King Philip IV for crimes of heresy. With a handful of years, Pope Clement had banned the Knights Templar, and the Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was then burnt at the stake in Paris. Allegedly, as Jacques de Molay was dying, he prophesied that Philip and Clement would both die within the year. By the way, they did. That prophecy came true. See, the Templars became an easy mark for cash-strapped monarchs like Philip IV. As one of the few organizations allowed to lend money, the Templars figured in most medieval minds to fulfill the same role as many would think the Jewish culture was fulfilling at the time. There were also widespread rumors that the Knights Templar were involved in some very weird, evil, satanic, cultic rituals. When the Pope eventually banned the Knights Templar, the order ceased to exist, allegedly. But according to the sovereign military order of the Temple of Jerusalem, one of the numerous modern claimants to the Templar title, a charter of transmission, as they call it, traces their organization directly back in time to de Molay, who was burned at the stake. Other alternative theories have that the Templars fled to Scotland, or that the Templars founded what we know today as the Freemasons, or the Templar are behind what we call today the Illuminati. Is that true? Is that what happened to this mysterious organization? Originally created for good, that became incredibly wealthy and became the enemy of the church because of that wealth and power and recognition? Or is it nothing but conspiracy and the stuff that makes great thriller movies? We'll continue exploring this case in our next edition.